Hello, I'm Soma. Thanks for stopping by today. If you are here for the first time, well, hello. I am Soma and I make videos on personal development primarily. And if you are here for a while and have been subscribed or just watching, well, thank you once again for stopping by. Now that we have been doing it a little more consistently, I thought it would make sense for me to just stop by for a couple of minutes and let you know what this channel is about, who am I, a little bit of context about why this channel was started, and who should really subscribe to this channel, right? So without further ado, get yourself, the usual, a cup of tea, coffee, peach iced tea, whatever is your drink of choice, and let's get started. So the first thing that might come to your mind is, what is this channel? Like, what are you aiming for? What are you doing with this channel? So Be Your Best Version is primarily a channel that very obvious with its name, that will focus on bringing out the best on every one of us. For me personally, I really think that every one of us is unique and everyone has something very unique about themselves that we should explore and we should know about ourselves. So sometimes given the busyness of our life and we are trying to get through our degrees, our certifications, the jobs, we sometimes sacrifice on our way who we really are and what we are supposed to do, what interests us. This channel focuses on that personal development side of you. It could be as simple as someone who wants to focus on the personal growth, a growth mindset, or it could be someone in their mid-career level or someone who is already in the space of a corporate job or a hustle or any other job, even a business, who is trying to look a little more deeper. So the idea is to focus on the personal development, which allows you to explore, grow and learn at the same time, and also definitely look at the very basics of motivation and creativity, which really goes hand in hand with personal development. And once in a while I throw in a little bit about my life and things that I do and all that stuff. So that is primarily about the channel. Now, why did I start the channel? Well, I am from a very small town, and me and my sister grew up in a very small town. My parents worked in a research institute there, and so what happened was that growing up in a very small protected childhood in a very small town, you don't get to experience the world as it is. You don't even know that there is so much to the world outside, and every exposure is from of like TV or news or things like that. But I remember very early on, I was very focused on the fact that I have to have my own job. I always have to be independent, and I had my own dream and I was looking for my calling. Like, I just didn't want to have a job because it's always good to be independent, but I needed something more than just earning my salary. So I was definitely looking for it. And fast forward to the life right now, there have been so many people who have encouraged me, helped me, mentored me, sponsored me at times to navigate this path to be where I am today. So our responsibility lies that we pay it forward, which means that I have received enough help and I want to pay it forward so someone else receives that help that they're looking for. And that has always been the philosophy, the motto of my life for a while now. So for a lot of you who don't know, that 10 years ago I started a blog called steppingintopm.com. It's still there and I still write there. The idea was exactly the same, because I wanted to be a project manager and I didn't know how. I was struggling and I was trying, and I was reading all these blogs and meeting all these people and telling them and talking to them. And down the line, so many people helped me, people whom I did not know personally, people whom I met just online, maybe through a blog. I think apart from the fact that I was just journaling through my journey, for me it was very important that I was also paying it forward. So even if that one person who would read my blog and feel connected or understand better that domain of project management, that would make me very, very happy. And the entire idea of putting in those hours was for the fact, and still now is for the fact, that maybe it will touch someone else's life. Like, I was new and I did not know where exactly to start. I just hope the same problem, the same thing someone else doesn't go through. So that has always been the idea. Now, coming to Be Your Best Version. Now, I've been in the industry for almost 14-15 years, and I know that just the right connection or having the right mentor or getting the right job is always not enough, because after a point there, you need to have certain discipline, certain motivation, a growth mindset that is so important. And personally, I have always loved growing, learning, reading, and doing things like that. So at some point, while talking to friends and doing my usual job, I realized that I wanted to start a platform where I could write or talk to people or just get this information out. And like everything else, if it helps even one person to just be okay for that day, or to just have some hope, or to get that inspiration to get more done, I think then my job is done. So Be Your Best Version also has a website with the same name, beyourbestversion.com. Obviously it's very new because I just started almost simultaneously with well, actually later than the YouTube channel, and both of them along with the Instagram account is very similar to what I talk here. So that is the reason this channel was started. So who should subscribe to the channel? The channel is open to everybody. The content is free and hopefully will always remain free. I think this is a common platform that everybody can refer to and be a student. You can be a newbie or a professional who has just started out their career. You could be somewhere at their mid-level in the career who feel like I am getting stagnated, or what am I supposed to do? Should I change my domain? How do I grow? So there could be multiple aspects to people who can subscribe to the channel. But if there is one takeaway from all of this, it is the fact that you need to have that burning desire to do a little bit more. So the other question could be, who are you? And why are you in this channel, and what do you intend to do with this channel? Well, you obviously know me as Soma, and I was born in Calcutta in India, brought up primarily till my schooling in Dhanbad, like I mentioned, and then I moved to a lot of places in India and US, and then right now I stay in Hyderabad. I've been here for almost like 10 years now. This is my home for now. I also work. I have a job where I work as a program manager and an agile coach. I also have a 6-year-old son, so I try to balance my personal life with my professional life, like a lot of us. And yeah, as my hobby, I do run the two websites I just mentioned, steppingintopm.com and beyourbestversion.com, and the YouTube channel, which I recently started. So what's the future of the channel? Frankly, I don't have a 5-year plan. I really don't. I'm just taking it 1 week at a time. I'm trying to manage my time, balance everything out, and see how much I can put out, irrespective of the fact that I'm sure you understand by now, the content needs to be researched. I have to go through a lot of stuff, and then I can put out the content. But for me, the content is the least complicated part. The more complicated part is for me to get ready and get everything done, and then sit to actually film. That for me is the most difficult part, which I tend to procrastinate a lot. And then well, yeah, so, and of course with that, the editing and everything else that follows up. So I'm a one-man army. I have no help when it comes to everything that I do. All these channels and YouTubes and things like that. Obviously, I'm trying to be a little more consistent than what I was. I've been thinking about it for a really long time, and I thought, if I'm the kind of person who believes that everything can be done and is attainable, then I should also do it for myself and just not tell people. So yeah, I think that's the plan for the channel. The content for now will stay the same. It is about personal development primarily, with obviously a little bit on motivation and creativity also thrown in. I think for me it is so important that I just wanted to take some time and sit and connect with you, where I'm just not throwing a content, but I'm just trying to interact with all my honesty and tell you what this is about. And if you think this is not something for you, or you're expecting something else, I mean, that's fine too. That is the reason I wanted to come up front and let you know what this channel is about. And for all of you who have, well, I have 50 subscribers now, and all of you who have subscribed to the channel, I want to take the time to say thank you. Thank you very much for this. And if you have just stopped by for the first time today, feel free to go through the rest of the videos. And I mean, there is a range from what is growth mindset to the lizard brain to the top 23 things to keep yourself motivated, things like that. So feel free to go through the videos and definitely let me know your feedback, because I'm just starting out. I don't have any experience in filming or editing. Well, I do a lot of training, so I'm used to being in front of people and projecting the content out. But doing it in front of people, as in face to face, is very different than doing it on YouTube. And the primary reason being is when you're on a platform and talking or training to people, you get to see the reaction live, right? So you change your content or your aspect, or you see what the audience or the trainees are enjoying, and you accordingly can move things around. But in YouTube, you do not know what the audience or what you were expecting from me till I put out the content, and then I know, oh, this did not go well because the view is very less. Or I do hope that more people find benefit out of this content. So what else can I do? So if you have found something interesting, please feel free to let your friends know, and let me know as your feedback, what are you expecting and what you're thinking about, and that will immensely help me, definitely. So I hope I've answered a lot of your question. If you have anything more, please ask me the questions in the comment section below, and I will definitely answer. And thank you once again for stopping by, and I'll see you next time very soon. Bye bye.